You know, the governments, the China has adopted the same practice of isolation, quarantine. Italy adopted the same, and now step by step all other countries, they are adopting the practice of quarantine. Quarantine and isolation. Isolate the people who have already been affected and who are already affected by this virus, who are suffering from this virus. Isolate them. They should go into isolation so that this illness or this virus is not transferred to other people. This treatment or this measurement, precautionary measurement which has been taken now, was given by the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam 1400 years ago. 1400 years before, when nobody knew about this whole phenomenon of transferring the virus from one person to another and how this thing takes place, what precautionary measurements should be taken. Nobody knew about that. Nobody had a clue about that. At that time, 14 centuries before, Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this. Again, I am quoting the words of prophetic hadith from Sahih Muslim, the chapter of plague. Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, and he narrates it from Usama bin Zaid radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He said, Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, فَإِذَا سَمِعْتُمْ بِهِ بِأَرْضٍ, as I have already quoted, whenever you hear about this plague or this virus has outbroken in any place, فَلَا تَقْدَمُوا عَلَيْهِ, do not go into that land. Do not enter into it. وَإِذَا وَاقَعَ بِأَرْضٍ وَأَنْتُمْ بِهَا, and if you know that it has already outbroken in a particular city or particular country, and you are present there, فَلَا تَخْرُجُوا مِنْهُ, don't leave that country, don't leave that city, don't go to other places where this virus is not already existing. Here Hazrat Abu Nadr narrates this hadith of Holy Prophet with these words. He said, لَا يُخْرِجُكُمْ إِلَّا فِرَارٌ مِّنْهُ, nothing should take you out of that place. He said, if there is plague, this virus has outbroken, you should not leave that place to other places. And the word of this hadith are that nothing should take you out of that place except for quarantine, except for isolation. La yukhrijukum illa firarum minhu. You should not leave that place. You should not enter to other cities. You should not travel to other places for any reason except illa firarum minhu, except one reason, and that is if you are going towards isolation. If you isolate yourself from other people, you cut off your physical or your bodily contact with other people, and you are going to quarantine, this would be safer for you as well as for other people. So this precautionary measurement was given and commanded by Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this hadith which I have quoted now with these particular words is number 2218 in Sahih Muslim, chapter of Ta'un. Then there is another hadith of Holy Prophet, again reported in Sahih Bukhari, related by Abu Salama, and he relates from Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. يقول قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يوردن ممرض على مصحح. And the same hadith is reported by Imam Muslim in Sahih also, with the word لا يورد. لا يوردن ممرض على مصحح. Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu says that Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that do not put a patient having contagious disease, do not put a patient who can transfer his virus or who can transfer his illness to others. Mumrid, it is from Bab al-If'al, Imrad, who can transfer his illness to others. So that person should not visit those who are healthy. A person having infectious virus or contagious disease, which disease has a potential to be transferred to other persons from one, Holy Prophet said such persons should not visit those who are healthy, who are not suffering with these problems. This is the common meaning of this hadith. And the Muhaddiseen has taken a specific application of this hadith also by applying the word mumrid and musay on specific people. They say those people who have cattle, in sheep, cows and camels, which are suffering from a contagious disease, the disease which can transfer from one to other. So the people who have cattle with these diseases, they should not mix up their cattle with healthy cattle. If they mix up their cattle with healthy cattle, then their illness will transfer to other cattle and from cattle to other people, to men. So these are two meanings of this hadith. One is common application, that every single person who is suffering from an illness, and that illness can transfer from one to other person, should not visit the people, should not have physical or bodily contact with other people, they should not have handshakes, they should not meet with each other, they should not sit together, because in this case, the illness will transfer to other people. This philosophy, the medical philosophy, which was revealed in our times, was revealed by Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to his ummah 1400 years before. Again, there is a hadith related by Imam Bukhari. Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, and again devoted by Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, وَفِرَّ مِنَ الْمَجْزُومِ كَمَا تَفِرُّ مِنَ الْأَسَدِ. Holy Prophet ﷺ said, one should run away from the leper or from a person who is suffering from a contagious disease which can transfer from one person to other. So one should keep himself away from that person as you keep yourself away from a lion. Holy Prophet ﷺ gave this example. As you keep yourself away from a lion, in the same way you should save yourself, secure yourself from the person who is carrying or suffering from a disease which can transfer from one person to other. That we say this is the infectious condition or contagious, particularly the contagious diseases. He was referring to al-juzam, the leprosy. There is another hadith reported in Sahih Muslim that a delegate came to Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to visit him in Medina, and the delegate came from Saqif. Saqif is a town close to Taif. So all the way from Taif, Saqif, they came to Medina and they wanted to accept Islam and declare their allegiance to Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That delegate was sitting outside the Masjid Nabawi at a specific place which was fixed for the reception of the delegates. And Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was informed that there is one person having this disease with him. He is suffering from leprosy, the contagious disease known in those days. And there was no treatment for that. And there was a potential of transferring to other persons by frequent and repeated contacts. So he was informed that there is a person in the delegate having this disease. Holy Prophet ﷺ sent a man to him and gave him a message, said, Inna qad baya'naka farji. Holy Prophet ﷺ said to him that we have accepted your allegiance. You may go back. Holy Prophet ﷺ did not allow him to come to the mosque, Masjid al-Nabawi, because this was a common place, public place, where other companions used to come and pray here 5 times a day, where children used to come, where ladies used to come. So Holy Prophet ﷺ did not allow the person possessing this illness or disease which had a potential to be transferred to other people by frequent or repeated contact. So he did not allow him to come there and said, we have accepted your bay'ah, your allegiance, and you should go back and I accept your coming here. So he went back.